here it is. We're on the precipice of another brand extension.
How do you feel about this?
I am 100,000,000,000,000,000,000,000% in favor of this.
I want them to do it right this time.
That's yeah.
And they did it right the first time. Yeah, for about a week. No, they did it for a decent amount of time, and then it just kind of all fell apart after a while.
I still maintain my favorite television for WWE is from the brand extension until like WrestleMania 20. Like the 02 and 03 and then into 20, like television, like Raw and SmackDown, I thought they were great. Just the entry, who's going to show up where, especially when it was like Stephanie and Bischoff, like the beefing shows, and then you had Heyman later, and then 03 SmackDown was just incredible. Like,
and when you had actual competing writers competing with the yeah, that was what made it, and especially Heyman running the show. That's what made it amazing.
Yeah, incredible job. I just didn't like when it started breaking down into the brand specific pay-per-views. Like there was one or two good ones, but they came off like very underwhelming a lot of the times, like very thin roster wise.
But it made the combined roster pay-per-views that more exciting. Like
that's true.
Like just when you just had these weird mix-ups where, like when Lesnar and Goldberg first crossed paths and there was the tension, and you were like, oh shit, here it is.
Too bad the payoff was shit, but
but then you also had
that was great.
You had Heidenreich and Gene Snitsky, and there was that momentary like Heidenreich, and he turns around and he says, "I like your poetry." It was just so many possibilities.
Yeah.
Here
we are again.
You know who I'd like to hear weigh in on the roster split? You want to take a guess?
Would it be our resident senior analyst of analyzation, Shawn Michaels Birch?
That's correct.
Nope, choose again.
Well, in that case...
No, wait.
We'll get to him soon.
Oh, we will, yeah. No, I'm a big proponent of the brand split. I wrote an article on this a couple years ago that I thought they should go back to the brand split. Like I just said, I'm a big fan. I guess if I'm going to play devil's advocate, my only concern is that now that you're going to split up the roster, which has an overabundance of talent, now we have to see the guys who aren't quite as talented and we don't care about every week on both shows. So you're taking a show that's generally, we'll get to this week's Raw, which wasn't as great, but generally been like a great show since Mania, and now it's going to go from like an A to a B. Like Raw and SmackDown will both go from go to B.
You know what, though? I think it might help SmackDown because people really don't watch SmackDown. I mean, they do, but not nearly as much as they watch the other show. And
of course not.
If part of the reason is Tuesday night, people just look at those results and they go, okay, I know what happened on Thursday now. I'm not going to watch it. And second of all, most of your top-tier stars don't show up on SmackDown. So now if you have a split roster, you need to watch SmackDown in order to see certain folks wrestle.
Oh, absolutely.
And,
absolutely.
And now it's live, so you're watching it as it happens. There are no results to spoil it for you.
Sean, though, you were saying you were talking about, we're going to see a lot of people we don't care about. I get that, but isn't the bigger argument for a long time has been like we have 3 hours of Raw and you have no time for this one, that one, that one. I think like the benefits outweigh in terms of like
the ones that you don't care about, you'll now get the opportunity to care about, and you might actually care about.
Exactly.
Yeah, granted, like I said, I'm way bigger on this happening than not. I mean, that's my only little tiny gripe, just because I think all three of us and many people are in favor. So I just wanted to bring that up too. Like, people shouldn't forget about the fact that now we're gonna probably have to sit through some big show segments and things of that nature, where we haven't before. So just a heads up on that. But overall, yeah, we're in great shape with this brand split.
Thoughts on having one champion to rule them all versus having two champions?
Well,
go ahead.
Yeah, I think from me, the ideal situation is one world champion, 100%. One women's champion, 100%. I think there should be one tag team champion, and then the US and the IC titles. Those are the ones that are unique to both shows.
That would be cool.